What's up, traders? Red here with another trading update. Do you notice anything different about my screen? Yeah, it finally happened. I lost my Topstep live account. RIP. Three trades today, all losses. I hit my personal daily loss limit, and that was enough to take it out completely. Not the ending I wanted for the week, but that's trading sometimes. Go ahead and give me a like on this video for moral support, because even though we all saw it coming, it still hurts. And if you want to see how I'm gonna come back from all of this, subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. And let's just jump right into what happened. I don't know why my chart isn't showing anymore. Something went wrong when the system put me back into the XFAs. So I'm just gonna show you guys from my trade of 8. So the first trade was this short, and it was done live during my live stream. I mentioned this on my live stream, and I was kind of nervous about these equal highs being tapped. But what I was hoping for is that before we go up here, it would tag me in, do a little pullback, and then keep going up. And like I said, we have these equal highs, so that's kind of making me nervous that it might hit or it's going to stop me out. But it could hit my target, hit my TP, and then, get these equal highs. That's possible too. It had a nice initial reaction, so I knew my level was somewhat correct. And at first, it looked promising.
Order filled.
All right, I'm in. All right, nice little reaction there, but it needs follow through because it can get bought up and stop me out still. But the price kept being bought up and it was just ready to go even higher, so I got stopped out. There we go. Nope. They're like, just kidding.
Bruh.
This is pretty standard. If you have been watching my trades for a while, this happens, right? No big deal. So the second trade was later in the day. I went long here. I got the direction right in the end, but it had a deeper pullback first, so it took me out before running up higher. And then for the third trade, you guys already know that I had to take that reverse trade after my main long got stopped out. And of course, at the time, I didn't know it would be just a fake out. So basically, after my long got stopped out, I flipped short. And of course, it turned out to be a deeper pullback to go even higher. So my reverse short trade got tagged in, but I got stopped out pretty much right away again. And with that loss, that actually put my Topstep balance at $33. And as I was writing my notes for today's video that you guys are watching right now, thinking that I'm close to losing my account, I actually got an email from Topstep saying my live account got blown. And I guess that's the end of that. Now I feel like it was very smart for me to take that last payout earlier this week because that money is sitting in my bank and I just bought the next XFA with it. But I mean, it still sucks though because now I'm that guy that lost a live account, but that's all right. I'm honestly not even that upset about it because we all saw it coming. I prepared myself for this moment and I learned some valuable lessons with this process. And even though I hate losing and I lost all of my trades today like this, they were just all part of my plan. No chasing, no rule breaks. They just didn't work out today. And sometimes that's part of the game. So the final weekly P&L for this week is $164.90. And I still ended the week in green and I took a $150 payout. So even with today wiping out the live account, I still ended the week slightly green overall between all accounts. And not a great Friday, but not a wasted week either. I would take this any day over a week with negative weekly P&L. And the takeaway is that I shouldn't be tilted by what happened today, even though it was the worst way to end the week. It's all about how you frame it in your head. This week could have just as easily been a no trade week, but I still ended up with a small profit. Or it could have been a story where I started off red and made an epic comeback to end in green. The weekly P&L is the same with all three stories. The only difference is how it unfolded. And here's the thing, the market doesn't have this concept of whether you started the week strong or bad. It just does what it does. You'll end up with the same P&L regardless, but how you frame it in your head changes how you feel about it. And I think that's the mental part of trading most people overlook. The market is not going to hold your hand through this. It's my job and yours to create your own story in your mind so you don't get emotional about it at the end. The way I see it, I got my payout. The account might be gone now, but it's time to rebuild again. Same strategy, same mindset, clean slate. Speaking of rebuilding and fresh starts, I was very used to just one prop firm, Topstep, for a very long time. And I'm glad I did that to focus on my actual trading and discipline. But I think I'm open to trying a few different prop firms too. Just test things out, seeing what else is out there. I grabbed a couple Lucid Direct accounts with Lucid Trading. Lucid Direct is their straight to funding accounts. So it should be interesting to see how they perform. They also have their evaluation, the traditional way of doing things too. Shout out to everyone who's been part of this journey so far. Like seriously, from getting into live, almost losing it, having some hope of making a comeback, taking a payout to this very moment of losing the account. We're just getting started. Next week, new accounts and same plan. We start over, we rebuild, and we keep going. So please drop a like if you've been following the journey and want to see where it goes. And subscribe if you're here for the comeback story of my career. It's back to square one, but we're not done. We're just getting started. So have a great weekend. I'll see you guys next Monday. This has been Red signing out. Peace.